Hello YouTube, this is Bash, bringing you back for the final week of the regular season. We are up against Draykonubis, and what's his team name again? It's like Texas Swallowtails. His team consists of Kieran Black, Ferrothorn, Mega Beedrill, Seismic Toad, Ninetales, Clefable, Skuntank, Galvantula, Terrakion, Claydol, Hoopon Bound, and Amora, with Z captains being Kieran Black and Ninetales. My team consists of the Mega Mawile, the Cosmo Salamence, Neoking, Bombay, Lone Persian, Decidueye, Volcanion, Mesprit, Porygon 2, Rotom Fan, and Scrafty Z captains being Salamence and the Lone Persian. So, oh jeez. Looking at this right now, his team's got a lot of threats. It does. But it's also really, really built, I feel like. I feel like a lot of the mons provide similar roles to the team. And it's kind of like the weird, I guess like it's a lot of big name mons. But I don't know if they really fit together, to be honest. Yeah, I really don't think they fit together too well. I mean, it's a very terrifying team to prep for, though. But I have ways to take advantage of some of these mons. To begin with, Kieran Black is terrifying, right? It really is. I don't have that much to switch into it, to be honest. So I'll just go over the team I'm bringing. First off, we're leading. We have Salamence, Choice Scarf, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Outrage. This is to outspeed Scarf Hoopa Unbound, Scarf Kieran Black, Mega Beedrill, Non-Scarf Terrakion, stuff like that. Non-Scarf Galvantula. Be able to take advantage of them and just wreck them because his team does not do well with this coverage, I guess. I don't know why I have Earthquake though. But I have Earthquake for again. I don't have Earthquake for anything. I should have just had like Fire move on that instead of Fire Fang or something like that. But I guess Earthquake is kind of spammable too. It's like a mid ground, I guess. But yeah, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Outrage. Iron Tail is for Clefable. Most times I'm gonna be spamming Dragon moves though until Clefable goes down. I'm gonna spam once Clefable goes down, I'm gonna spam Dragon Claw and Outrage. Choice Scarf Moxie is so good this match. Next, we got Mega Mawile, who's kind of defensive-ish. It's here to help with Mega Beedrill because I know that thing could be an issue. So I wanted to give at least a switch into it, and this is a pretty decent switch into it. Play Rough, Fire Fang, Iron Head, Sucker Punch. It also has enough speed to outspeed a creeping Clefable, creeping Mega Mawile. So like, that's something to know as well. And this hits super, super hard. It still does. Play Rough, Fire Fang, Iron Head, Sucker Punch for priority. Play Rough to hit a lot of his threats because a lot of sets don't want to switch in on this. Fire Fang for Ferrothorn, and Iron Head for like Clefable and stuff. So there's that. Next we got Garfield with Leftovers, Bold, Parting Shot, Foul Play, Toxic. Now I know this thing pretty much gets wrecked by Terrakion. But I'm willing to take the chance. I could Parting Shot out on it. I could Toxic it. I don't want to Foul Play it really. So it doesn't get. I don't want to give it the justified boost, but Foul Play is so good against this team. Kieran Black, Mega Beedrill, Hoopon Bound. Those three like are the biggest threats on this team. Get destroyed by Foul Play. So I want to keep that option there. Then we got here Eclipse, the defensive the Crossbite here for switching for Terrakion. As I said, Terrakion is a huge issue. So I have this to help with it. Moonlight, Photon Geyser, Heatwave, Stealth Rocks. I have the Mind Plate to guarantee the Oko on Photon Geyser 100% of the time, pretty much, unless he's like max HP, max Def kind of thing. So that's something to note. Stealth Rocks are really good this match as well for Kieran Black, Mega Beedrill, Ninetales, stuff like those, and Galvantula to wear them down 25% each time. Then we got J Bombi here. J Bombi looks actually pretty good this match. I just need to weaken a couple things. But Quiver and set with Moonblast and HP Fire are really good. I just need to weaken down to Ferrothorn. And possibly in the Ninetales as well. I could probably deal with most of it, everything else anyways after that. Last but not least, we got the Decidueye here. This is here to trap the Ferrothorn. Roost Defog, Curse, Spirit Shackle, this thing 1v1s Ferrothorn pretty much all the time, except for if Ferrothorn has Toxic. Um, so that's something to know as well. This thing can really put in the work against Ferrothorn. So let's go into the team matchup here. As I said before, we brought Kieran Black, Clefable, Terrakion, Mega Beedrill, Hoopa Unbound, Ferrothorn. Very threatening mons. I'm happy not to see Ninetales because that means Waibombi could really put in a lot of work here. Yeah, but he just brought a lot of big hard hitters and then 2 walls, it looks like. That's literally what he has. Clefable and Ferrothorn is the walls. Everything else is just insane hard hitters by the looks of it, based off of team matchup. So I'm going to lead off with a Lone Persian, I think. I think it's the best lead. It deals pretty well with everything. I could taunt the Ferrothorn. I could Parting Shot out on it on Clefable. On Mega Beedrill is the only one that would be a bad lead. And then I could go to Mega Ball Wow too, anyway. So it's not the worst thing in the world. And Hoopa Unbound, and Terrakion. Terrakion I can go to Cosmo. But like everything else, it leads pretty well against, so that's something to note as well. So I'm going to go for the Foul Play, bring this thing down. He ends up being, I don't know what even this set is, because like Foul Play should have done a lot more. I'm guessing he's really a defensive investment, or he's special attacking with a knockoff. But he gets the knockoff off, that's fine. It does take away my recovery options, but like, not the worst thing in the world. But I'm going to go for Party Shot, I believe? No, I'll go for a Toxic. Predicting the switch. I didn't think he was going to stay in again. And that reveals that he is unaware of Clefable. That's something good to note. So I'm going to Party Shot out. That means Samus can't really do too much against Clefable unless I get the Iron Tails off on it. I'm going to go right into Mega Marwa, bring it down to another ultimate. And Moonblast doesn't do anything here. Look at that. So I'm going to go for the... I'm going to double into Lone Persian, predicting... I don't even know why he went Terrakion. I think I was going to Lone Persian, predicting the Ferrothorn. He went Terrakion, which is really surprising because if I just clicked Iron Head, this thing would be absolutely annihilated. But I'm going to have to Parting Shot. He goes to Rocks. Very interesting to note. But I'm going to go to Cosmo here. I could get my own Rocks here at this point. That's what I'm going to do. He goes into Hoopa Unbound. I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm going to go into Lone Persian. This is my check to it. He goes for a knockoff again. Which I don't understand what the set is. But I believe I go for Parting Shot here. No, I'll go for the Foul Play. I didn't want to overpredict, I guess. So I'm gonna go Parting Shot out. I could go into Mega Mawa again, or which is what I'm gonna do. And he goes for a Wish. So I'm gonna go, I believe, for the Play Rough or Iron Head. I go for the Iron Head. Take this thing out. So I guess he's expecting me to overpredict again, but I'm gonna take out the Clefable. So that means the Lone Persian looks so much better. And now I could go for the Sucker Punch, or I could go into Lone Persian. I didn't want to risk the Sucker Punch because Mega Mawa was really important still. Lone Persian is not as important now at this point. And I'm going to go for a Foul Play here. And look at that. Mega Beedrill just went down. I don't know why he switched Mega Beedrill in there. I don't know if it was a misclick or something like that. If he was trying to go to Terrakion instead, I don't know. Because I thought Terrakion was 100% the play on that turn. Or Ferrothorn. But he had the situation. And then he goes back to Hoopa Unbound, which is confusing to me. So I'm thinking maybe he's Scarf or something like that. But he's not. So I'm very confused by this point. But I'm fine claiming those kills against Hoopa Unbound and Mega Beedrill with the Lone Persian. So if he's like because this Lone Persian's speed is to outspeed Hoopa Unbound, so I'm guessing Kieran Black will outspeed me. So I'm just gonna sack this thing off here. If he overpredicts and I go for a Foul Play, and I can bring him really low, that'd be really nice, but it's not worth it. So I think I go straight. He shows the Light Life Orb. I'm going straight into the Salamence. Because I'm gonna click Dragon Claw here, take this thing out, and he goes Terrakion. It's confusing to me. I think he should have gone Ferrothorn, but I'm just going for a Dragon Claw, bring this thing low. I didn't want this thing set up at all. He goes for Stone Edge, takes me out. That's fine, because at this point, Ferrothorn, they're pretty much dead at this point. So Waibombi takes out Terrakion, and I could claim the 4-0 here. I believe I go into Necrozma. Yeah, I go into Necrozma here. To make sure that I can pick up these 2 kills. I get the Heat Wave off, and that's a 2-shot anyway. So as long as I don't miss this, I'm fine. Which I don't, and we end up pulling out the dub here, 4-0, meaning that we actually are going to be in playoffs. We actually made it to playoffs. I believe we are the. Let me check again. I think we're the 4th. So the way this thing works is that there's conferences. and we're in the Slytherin conference, and we ended up getting the third seed for that. So that's really good. But I do know who I'm playing next week actually already, and we are actually playing Phil again. So hopefully I don't miss. I don't. What's it called? Choke and also misclick things. So, but it's always gonna be a great game against Phil. So, GG to Draycon. And I'll see you guys next week. Until next time, Bash.